So you have some money on the side and you're looking to get a decent small car that can take you from point A to point B. In this video, we'll be looking at some affordable cars that you can get with a budget of 100k. Welcome to another video. With a 100k budget, you have to be realistic. You're not going to get a brand new car with the newest and coolest features. You're just going to have to deal with what you can work with. So most likely the car will be second-hand, if not third-hand, and it might have some minor issues here and there, but this is something that you should be willing to work with. And in this list, there's so many places where you can find a car, but with this list we'll be looking through cars.coza. There's also Auto Trader, you have We Buy Cars, but in this list I'll be looking at cars.coza, what they have to offer, and the criteria will be a budget of 100k and mileage less than 100,000. First on the list is a 2015 Kia Rio, a 1.4 liter 4-cylinder engine, good for about 138 horsepower and 123 pound-feet of torque. It comes with a 6-speed manual transmission, and for a 2015 car almost 10 years old now, it has pretty decent features. Good looking exterior, and it's something that I think a lot of guys will be able to work with. Up next we have a 2012 Toyota Auris, a 1.6 liter 4-cylinder engine with a power output of 97 kilowatts, a 6-speed manual transmission and a top speed of 200 kilometers per hour. Cars like this one have very good fuel economy and are not so much stress when it comes to maintenance. So this is a very good option for a car in this budget. Next up we have a 2017 Renault Clio. This is a 0.9 liter turbo 3-cylinder engine with a power output of 66 watts and 135 Newton meters of torque. It's a 5-speed manual transmission and it has some decent safety features. I think this will be a very good car to consider. When you're on the market for a used car, I think you need to be patient, take your time, because you want to get the best value for your money. Moving on, we have a 2014 Ford Focus, a 1.6 liter 4-cylinder engine with a power output of 66 watts, 250 Newton meters of torque. It's a 5-speed manual. This car, in my opinion, is still a very fresh looking car with very decent features. And if you don't know what you're doing or you're not too sure, be sure to get somebody that knows more about cars, knows more about the market, and it would be wise to have a mechanic inspect the car that you're considering to get. Next up is a pretty sweet deal for a 2017 Toyota Etios, 1.5 liter 4-cylinder engine, 5-speed manual, pushing out 66 watts and 132 Newton meters. As you can see, it's only going for 90,000, and guys, here's a pro tip: always negotiate. Negotiate everything. Don't ever accept the first price that you're given. Next up is hands down the most popular car in this list. This is a 2015 VW Polo Vivo, 1.4 liter 4-cylinder engine, 5-speed manual, pushing out 63 watts and 132 Newton meters. What can I say about this one? It's a Vivo, it's a classic. Another pro tip is for you to verify ownership costs so that you're fully aware and you don't have any surprises. Next up is the bigger brother to the Vitz. This is a Toyota Yaris, 2008 model, a 1.3 liter petrol engine, 4 cylinders, pushing out about 62 watts. It's a 5-speed manual and you'll get about 106 horsepower on this one. It's a very reliable car, and it being a Toyota, having spare parts or maintenance is not going to be an issue. And guys, beware of red flags. If something seems too good to be true, it probably is. So stay away. Nowadays, these small hatchbacks are going for over 100,000. But for 85,000, here's the 2017 Kia Picanto. This is a small 1 liter engine with 3 cylinders, pushing out a mere 49 kilowatts and 96 Newton meters. It's a 5-speed manual, but it will get the job done. Next up, this car I think has the best reputation. This is a Suzuki Swift, a 1.4 liter 4-cylinder engine with a power output of 70 watts and 113 Newton meters of torque. This I think is one of the most reliable cars on the list, and going for 76,000, this is a steal. And finally, this in my opinion is the best looking car on the list. This is a 2016 Hyundai i20, a 1.2 liter engine, 4 cylinders, and pushing out 62 kilowatts. This is pretty obvious, but always take the car for a test drive so that you can have a good feel of the engine, the transmission, the handling, the steering, the brakes, suspension, and all that. That's a wrap. There's a whole lot more content coming up. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next one. Peace.